Hi, I'm John.
And I'm Dean.
And you're watching Chimney Cricket TV. Thanks for watching today. Today we're talking chimney caps, a custom chimney cap, a multiple flue chimney cap, a chimney cap that far exceeds expectations or qualifications and without any kind of exaggerations. Okay, this is a custom cap that fits over multi-flue chimneys. This is a serious product meant for serious homeowners like yourself, and we're here today to discuss this. We're going to first show you how to assemble one, and then we're going to show you how to measure and get everything correct so you can place your order correctly. So I'm going to turn this wonderful project over to Dean, and he's going to explain some things to you. First of all, we'll start off with how to measure. You got a couple examples over here on the board, and then we'll go to assemble, and then we'll go to a couple of the tips. All right, Dean, let's show us how to first measure for this thing.
Okay, we're going to take a look at our board over here. Here we have a typical double flue chimney. You can use this type of cap for a double flue, triple flue, all the way up to 6, 7 flues if you have that many. This we're looking at a side view. Here we have the terracotta clay tile sticking up out of the top of the chimney. Here we have a top view looking down at the top of the chimney. These are the terracotta clay flue tiles sticking out of the top of the chimney. To measure for a custom cap, you want to measure the width and the length, and you want to subtract 3 inches off of your width and 3 inches off of your length, so that the cap is actually going to be sitting on the crown right around in this area here. Okay? And this gets actually bolted. There's a flange on this that'll actually get bolted right to the crown. So this will be a very secure cap. The lid on the cap is actually removable so that the flue can be cleaned from the top, and then the lid can be bolted back onto the frame. The frame is permanent and it stays mounted to the crown of the chimney. So basically you just want to measure your width, your length, subtract 3 inches, and that'll put you perfectly where you need to be on the top of the chimney. Okay, the second thing you want to measure for is your flue height. We need a minimum clearance of 5 inches from the top of the flue to the underside of the hood. That allows for proper ventilation, that allows for a proper draw on the flues. Whether it's a fireplace or a furnace hot water heater flue, you need to maintain that 5-inch height difference. And that's when you're talking your mesh height. This is your mesh height from the top of the chimney, the crown, to the top of the cap. So we want to make sure that we have 5-inch clearance from the top of our flue tile to the underside of our cap. So let's say, for example, that this is 5 inches sticking out of the top of the chimney. The flue height is 5 inches. We want to add another 5 inches to that for proper draw, proper draft, so we're going to have a 10-inch high mesh. You can get the mesh heights in 10, 12, and 14-inch heights.
So Dean, this is a great product, and the reason it's great is because it seems like it's pretty easy to measure. You're telling me that I just need my length and my width, and I need to deduct 3 inches from each side, in here, so that'll deduct the whole overall size by 3 inches. And then you're telling me that to determine the mesh height here, I need to have 5 inches of clearance. So I take the flue tile height, and I take the airspace between the top of the flue tile and the top of the cap, and that's how I determine my mesh. So I have my mesh size, I have my chimney cap size, and this can come up to how many flues?
Oh, multiple. You can cover 10 flues. We can get them custom made to cover a chimney that has 10 flues in it.
Wow, that's awesome. So ultimately, what I like to do when I install these caps, folks, is I like to, before I put this cap on and I have all my measurements, I have my cap, it's sitting into my box. Before I do it, I'll apply a nice little crown coat to the top of that chimney. What's that going to do? It's going to allow extra protection for that chimney. It's not going to allow any water to get inside that chimney, and it's going to, between this and this ridge, rain hits here, washes off the chimney, you're eliminating any water entry from the chimney. I highly suggest a multiple flue chimney cap and any chimney that has multiple flues, just because of the protection. The first sign of a deteriorating chimney is a wash collar. This provides absolute protection along with that crown coat, which is a complementary product you'll find right by that chase cover. But you have your crown coat here, you have your chimney cap here, you have the flue tiles here. It's complete protection. You have rain coming here, washing out the chimney. Nothing's getting inside this chimney anymore. The water gets inside the chimney. That's how chimneys erode. We rebuild them every day. It's water from getting inside the chimney from an unprotected chimney. That the top of the chimney it becomes cracked, and water gets inside here, and then starts to erode the brick. So, that being said, you have these flue tiles. What's another great reason for a flue tile? I mean, not for a multiple flue tile chimney cap? Dean, what is it?
Keeps the critters out.
Keeps the critters out. That's excellent.
Birds, raccoons, squirrels love to nest inside your chimney. It's a natural home for them. They love it. This custom cap will keep critters out of all of your flues.
That's excellent. Another thing that you might run into a problem with, I don't know if we do every day, but we come into unsightly homes where they'll have the same chimney here with multiple flues, okay? And the chimney sits here, and they'll have single flue caps. Well, single flue caps, the space between the caps and the hoods, they're just bent all over. It's a mess. This is a much cleaner, much beautiful. They come in stainless, black, and copper. I suggest these on any multiple flue chimney cap. You want an ounce of prevention is a pound of cure on this situation. And this is unsightly. It's just not meant to be. Some things, folks, are not meant to be. But chimney caps with multiple flues, or multiple flue chimney cap, is meant to be. And we're meant to sell it to you.
Absolutely.